Hello and welcome along. Today on Oklahoma we are going to be harvesting this wheat field, field 2. We have hired a second combine and we've hired an overloader, and we're going to be using these two in combination to complete this field. We're going to be driving the overloader for the most part, but we will ride on the combines every so often. So without further ado, let's get going. So we're going to use Autocombine to work the combines. Obviously, we're going to go round the field, and they should, and we'll keep distance, and we'll put distance keeper on. That will keep the combines from running into each other. So we'll start our normal combine going. There we go. And he's off. Oh, just check that he's... Nope. We need straw on this. So, just take him off higher and... Oh, no. And set it so that he's then outputting straw. Oh, I've missed a row. So back up and higher. It's because we need straw for our animals. There we go, right. So we'll leave him going, and then we'll grab our higher combine. Now I was going to try and use as another version of this combine that's recently been released, that I was hoping to use on this map. Unfortunately, it seemed that something went wrong when I loaded it in. I don't know whether it's these are interfering with it or whether there's some other problem. No, that is also got the suede on it, or the swath on it, so we'll try that again now. But basically, I couldn't start any of my machinery once I had it in the map. So I've opted to get a second one of our existing combine, as I know it works, and to let them go at it. Right. So the next thing we're going to do is up here, our lorry. We are going to set up so that we can easily empty it with the overloader. Empty into it with the overloader. So we're going to set up a Courseplay for this. So our Courseplay, running with the overloaders, right, so we're going to empty combine and offload. Or actually, I'm trying to figure out what... I think it's empty combine and offload. We do that and just go through these. No, so we can't... I think then it is this one. So we load at start. I'm not worried about running over those sunflowers so much. So we're going to have our lorry parked here. And then this can just sit on the side of the field and we will offload into it occasionally. And that will keep things running. I was hoping to use the Wilson grain trailer that I have in this, but I'm still having problems with it. I think I still need to go and alter the mod a little bit, raise it a little bit off the ground. It looks like a great trailer. I've just been unable to use it with this lorry or with this truck. Right. Our combine's doing. One is at 70%, so there we go. Right, so that is now waiting to load, and we can hook up our overloader. Pull that out as our combine is getting full. So here we are approaching our first combine. Oh, he's just run out of space as we reach him. So he'll sit here now while we unload. Fortunately, we will be close enough, hopefully, to pick up with the second one. Although we are taking a little while to empty. I'm slightly worried that the other combine doesn't have the distance keeper set, so we will just jump on here. Yeah, it doesn't, so we will just set that. So I think both combines basically gives us a full trailer load by the looks of things. Yep, there we go. So we want to try and get the combines at about 80%. Right, so we will unload here now. So we've put the spout out. Make sure that we're not going to hit the trailer, which unfortunately I think we are. Right, so do we have a... There we go. So now we're unloading. So this will be most of the lorry, I think, that this will do. As we're going in. But then the lorry doesn't have that far to go, thankfully. Right, so that's our overloader finished. We'll put the pipe back in. Our combines are at 51% and 45%. So that's all fine. I just hope they have enough space to turn is the only thing. We'll see in a moment. Oh. Yeah, it's gone round the corner automatically. The other one should clean that up. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, our triaxle lorry is about 65% full of one load of this. So we're going to follow alongside the combine now for a while. Until the combine is full. Or at least, sorry, until the combine has reached 80%. Which we're not far off, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. The combine is about ready to be emptied. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so we're at 100%. We'll head back to the lorry and unload. So we're approaching our lorry again. We're going to come at it from the other side this time. But it will be fairly quickly filled, I think. So unload, and it's, yeah, at 100% it should be emptied, or it should take the entirety of this, but I think it's going to leave some. Yeah, so that's off. And we're going around the other side of the field. So we still have half a trailer full, unfortunately. So ideally I want to try and catch both combines at about half full. Which one of them is already there. But basically, if we can do whatever we can to keep the combines running, that will get the field cut quicker. Full anyway. And our lorry is already back. So spout out again. Right, there we are. So which one's at 50%? I think it's the back one that's at 50%. So we might try and empty that first. Right, that one will need emptying first this time. Our lorry is again at 65%. So I just want to sort of top it off. I want to give sort of 50% fill on my overloader to do that. So 2 half-full combines should do that, do the trick. both of them out. Head back to our lorry and empty this, which should top the lorry off so that it can do another run. Get the spout out. Go. So lorry's full and we have a little bit left in our overloader. Almost want to do quite like to do a road train, I think. The trouble with this overloader is it takes slightly more than 2 loads with the lorry, but at the same time it doesn't quite take 2 full tanks. I think the slightly smaller tanked combines would work better with this. Unfortunately, as I said, I couldn't get the smaller tank combine to work. So we'll ride inside the combine for a bit. We're still going to be using Autocombine with it to keep the 2 combines running together well. But yeah, so ride on board for a little while. This is actually a really hilly field. It'll be interesting to see how the bed handles this as we go up the hillside. And the rest of this map is really quite flat. Just this field seems to be quite a hilly or lumpy field. It seems to be handling it alright at the moment. Okay, so we've got our overloader up next to the combine again. I pulled it a little bit early because I want to try and get as much off as possible and overload into the trailer with maybe about 80% full in the overloader, just to try and even things out a little bit. But we'll see how we go. The other combine is now showing as full, or showing at 80%, so once this one has finished, we'll catch up with this one and unload that. Getting in his way, turning around a little bit. That's okay. So we'll get up beside him, unload him. So yeah, it's almost like it's almost shaped like a meteor crater looking at that. Just circled in the middle. There we go, so we're full. And our lorry isn't very far. So we'll get the spout out. empty. I'm trying to remember where I got this overloader from. I will find out and add it into the credits, as I try to do with all my mods, all the mods I use. I'm not 100% sure where I got it at the moment. Seems to work pretty well though. Right, there we go. So fold that in, and we'll go catch our combines back up. Okay, so we're back in the lead combine at the moment, which is, as you can see, I parked the overloader around the corner, and we're at 58% full at the moment. Oh no, that's the other combine's at 58% full. So that will reach about 70% by the time it gets to the overloader, so we'll unload from that first. Oh, it's going to go round the corner rather than pick up, which is a little bit faster turning. There we go. Makes it fun when I'm trying to pick all the straw up. So we will jump out of the combine just after we pass the overloader, so that we can start loading off the second combine. But this is working well at the moment. Right, there we go. We'll leave the combine there. Second one is over there. There we go. So filling off it again. And the other one's reached 80%. I may have filled off the wrong combine, quite possibly, but that's alright. There we go. So we'll catch the other one on the return journey, and it should give us enough either to fill our overloader up or to fill our trailer up, either way. Go. That's a glorious shot on this kind of map. Overloader into the overloader with two combines looks brilliant. Really loving that. So it's sort of an iconic American farming image, that. Right, so that has emptied. And we've got 88%, so that's good. There we are. Unload into our lorry again, which can then go and tip it into our stores. This is about the 4th load into our stores, so we have quite a bit that we could sell now. That'd be quite a good income from it. I can see why this map starts with very little. So the back combines reached nearly 80%, so we're going to take our load off that one this run. Basically doing whatever I can to keep both combines from having to stop. If I can keep both combines moving, then that means that we are harvesting efficiently. Come in the way? Nope, just out of the way. And that's done well for us to empty as well, and we can just move straight onto the other combine. Perfect. This should top us up, or top us off. There we go. All full up. Left 45% in that front combine though, so that will need emptying again fairly soon. But we'll head over to our lorry and empty this out. So currently our triaxle is empty. Not for much longer though. We'll empty it out and it'll start moving on another load. Yeah, we're getting there. I think this is a nice efficient way to harvest this. Should be, yeah, that's working really well. Right, so 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, there we go. Right, let's head back to our combines. Now at this point, we're going to have to stop one of our combines because basically they're not going to be able to both do the last row. So this will be we'll take this load off here, and then our second combine we will have to get to stop at the end of its next row. Otherwise it's going to have a collision with this main one, or with the lead one coming back. So we'll empty off this. Or actually it might be the lead one. The lead one is, I think, is the one we'll have to stop actually. Right, so we'll jump out and we'll just hop here and take him off now that he's empty. And we'll just stop him here for the moment. Because what we then want to do is we will jump in our tractor and hopefully it's not too full, but we can take one last load off. That we're almost there. Yeah, so he's empty. We are at 80%. And he's finished. So we'll just take this load over here. Put our spout out. And there we go. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give us a like, give it a share, and drop us a comment. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.